Hey guys, it's Allie. So I've been thinking a lot about the upcoming, fall trends and whatnot, and as I'm sure everyone else has too, and one of them that has really stood out to me has been the bold tangerine and orange lips that have been really popular and have been kind of visible on the runways and in magazines, and I really like this trend a lot. But then I was thinking, go out and buy an orange lipstick and you're probably not going to get that much use out of it. So I thought a better alternative would be to head to my local drugstore, check out what they have, and get an affordable gloss that kind of gives you a sheer coverage. Started thinking about fall colors, khakis and browns and some greens, and I thought a nice khaki eye look would be perfect to pair with an orange lip. Yeah, that's pretty much the story behind this tutorial. Lip color is coming across kind of pink on my camera for some reason, which is really weird because it's definitely not, it's orange. And usually my camera is pretty true to color, but if you check out my blog, all the pictures will be on my blog so you can get a better idea of what these colors look like in different lighting and stuff like that. So I hope you guys enjoy this look, and if you want to see how to do it, stay tuned. Okay guys, so the first thing I'm going to do obviously is prime my eye with some Urban Decay Primer Potion. That's all you need, just a very little bit. Then Painterly Paint Pot by MAC. Very gently want to dab that on. So I'm going for kind of a khaki look, and I really want to bring out some greens with that as well. So I decided to get creative and use my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil, and this is in Lemon. This looks like a really bright green, and it definitely is, but shares some of the same tones in the shadow that I'm using, so it actually works really well with it. Has those same golden tones to it, so it's just gonna enhance the vibrancy of our look and really add depth and dimension to it. For the lower lash line, you can run a little bit underneath like that. Blend it out with your finger. Then on any large flat brush, like 252, this is my Sonia Kashuk from Target, I'm going to be taking Patina, which is this one right here. Ooh, this one right here. And as you can see, it's really like a khaki brown. It's kind of like a taupey brown with gold pearl, which is really pretty. Stamping it over top of that green, and see how it changes colors. It does turn to kind of like an olivey khaki color. And then when I get to the outer edge, I'm just turning my brush sideways to blend it out and running whatever is left underneath my eye. Okay, next step is our highlight, and I'm going to use a very pretty neutral, a really pretty neutral highlight color. This is, this is Dazzle Light, and it looks really gold. It goes with pinks, it goes with golds, it goes with a lot of different looks, which is why I like it so much. You can apply that to the inner corner and it really brightens it up. And I want to bring that color underneath my lid quite a bit, just like to the middle. Make sure there's a lot of product there so it kind of shines through your mascara when you put it on, and it gives a really pretty gleaming gold effect. Okay, now all these colors I'm using are by MAC. However, the eyeshadow colors anyways. However, these are pretty basic colors. You can find them in almost any brand. So I just have sensitive eyes, that's why I use MAC. But feel free to use whatever products you're comfortable with, whatever you have. This is Concrete. It's actually right next to Patina. And I'm going to be putting that one in my crease. It's kind of a muted taupey brown. It's a very cool brown. It's a lot cooler than Mystery. It's a lot more muted than Mystery. But it goes so well with Patina. I just love it. Sweeping it in zigzaggy motions down to my lash line. And then I can kind of pull a little bit of it down onto my lid towards the inner half of my eye. Okay? Then, oh yeah, I almost forgot. I'm going to put a little bit more of Dazzle Lights up under my brow just for a quick highlight. Nothing fancy. Then some more of that shadow that we just used. That concrete shadow by MAC that we just used for a crease. I'm going to take it underneath my eye, run it underneath a little bit, and then connect it. And then using that same brush, you can take a little bit more of the shadow and make like an upside down triangle. Long side, short side, short side. And just kind of build up that outer edge of your eye. You can even swirl it up into the crease a little bit. We obviously want to blend this out, that concrete shadow, with a fluffy brush. Then I'm going to take soft brown, which is right here, on the end of that same fluffy brush. Make sure you tap it off because soft brown has a tendency to turn really orange, and we just kind of want a wash of color. It should be orange because that's what we need to create the illusion of like warmth on your brow to blend the shadows better. But if you have really fair skin, you might also want to think about trying Kid by MAC. It's a great brow blending color, but it has less orange tones, which is going to look, it has more like blue tones, which is going to look a lot better on people who have fair skin tones. Now, I have fair skin, but I still have a little bit of peachiness going on, so that's why soft brown works for me. If you want to, you can add some more highlight just to balance it out and further blend it. And then we're ready for the liner. First, I'm going to use a brush, a synthetic angled liner brush like this one. It's going to give us a more blendable line. And I want a smudgier line to start off with. And I'm using the MAC Fluid Line in Blitz and Glitz. And as you can see, it's not like a stark black. It has some gold flecks in it. I absolutely love this color. I've been using it in a lot of tutorials. I just love it. It's perfect for looks where you don't want it to go too dramatic, but you want a little bit of definition. Once you get just kind of a general line down, you can smudge it upwards using this brush, and it does a really nice job of kind of fading it up. I'm going to switch to a different brush. This is a... Ooh, something almost fell. This is a pointed eyeliner brush, and I find that you can get a much more opaque line in like more like intense line when you use a brush like this. So I don't want like a really intense line. At the same time, I still want some definition. Then I'm grounding it to the edge of my eye and pulling it out to wing it out a little bit. And then taking whatever is left on my brush and just connecting it like that, and then blending it out with your finger. Okay, so that is it. I'm going to put on mascara and I'll be right back to show you what I did with my cheeks and my lips. Okay, this is the finished look. I hope y'all like it. I really like it. It's kind of that khaki green. I think it works for fall, definitely. So for the rest of the face, I kept it really simple. Just a little bit of bronzer is all you really need, I think. This is my Laguna Orgasm Duo by NARS. And if you want to, you could even apply like kind of a peachy bronze blush. I think that would look nice, maybe with like traces of gold in it. Okay, so I really designed this look around the idea of wearing it with the kind of bold orange lip that is really popular for fall this season. So I thought instead of going out and spending a ton of money on an orange lipstick that's super bright and super saturated and you're probably not going to get realistically that much use out of, I thought a great alternative is to just head to my local drugstore and pick one up. This is CoverGirl Shine Blast Lip Gloss in the color Fire. And the more you build this stuff up, the kind of orangier it gets. It's not super saturated right away, which is kind of nice because then, you know, you don't have to worry about overdoing it. The more you build this up, the more orange it is going to get. So I think that's a nice option because you can like layer it, build it up to the intensity that you feel comfortable with. But I think it's really pretty also. That has a nice shine to it. So you're not just wearing like a matte orange lip. And I just dropped it. Oh, and I wanted to tell you, this is a great alternative if you want to wear the color kind of like on your nails. This is Tasmanian Devil Made Me Do It is the color, and I have it on. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this look. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you all very soon.